Lesson number 12, Home Remedies for Simple Illnesses. Can you tell? Observe the pictures given below and answer the following questions. Why is this boy's arm in plaster? Could we have put his arm in plaster at home? Why has this girl been brought to a doctor? Illness. When we are well, we feel hungry at the right times. We sleep well at night. We have no complaints about digestion. And most importantly, we feel refreshed on getting up in the morning. We do not feel tired even if we have been at work. But sometimes, for some reason, we fall ill. Sakhu had a slightly sore throat. Still, she had some ice cream. The next day, her throat hurt and she found it difficult to swallow. Mother made her gargle with warm salt water before and after school for 2 days. On the third day, Sakhu's throat had stopped hurting. This was a simple illness and she soon felt better again. A fortnight later, Sakhu's thigh fell ill. She was running a temperature. Her eyes had become yellow. She did not feel like eating anything. Mother took her to the doctor. The doctor said that Thai had jaundice. The doctor advised her to take complete rest for 3 weeks. She also told her to eat as little as possible of things which contain oil, ghee, or butter. This was not an illness that could be cured easily. Right or wrong, Shripati and his younger sister Tara were working in the field. A snake bit Sripat. After biting Sripat, the snake wriggled away. Neither of them got a proper look at the snake, but knowing that it was a snake that had bitten him, Shripati was very frightened. He shouted loudly for help. People came running. Tara was saying that Shripati should be taken to the taluka place at once. The government hospital there would have the anti snake bite injection to give Shripati. But no one paid any attention to her. People quickly got the bullock cart ready and putting Sripati in it took him to the village temple. They called the village mantrik. He laid Sripati on a bed of neem leaves and began to chant mantras against the action of the snake's poison. What do you think? Do the mantras act against the snake's poison? Was it right or wrong to bring Sripati to the village mantrik? Would you, would you have taken Sripati to the mantrik or to the government hospital? Soon Sripati felt better, but was that because the mantras acted against the snake's poison, or was the snake non poisonous and the mantrik got the credit even when he did not deserve it? Home remedies. If an illness is one that gets cured readily, one can try a home remedy. Do you remember Saku's mother made her gargle her throat with warm water, and Saku felt better in a day or two? Elderly, experienced people in the family sometimes suggest such cures. If we have a cold, we can inhale steam at bedtime or take hot fermentations on the chest. If someone is vomiting as a result of a fever or indigestion, it is better not to insist on him or having a meal. At most, they should be given a cool lemon sharbat and something light like dahi bath to eat the next day. If someone has a cut, bruise, or a small wound, it should be washed with clean water and dabbed dry. A tincture of iodine may be applied to it. Then it should be covered with clean cotton and bandaged. Even if an illness appears to be minor, it should never be neglected. Remember, home remedies have limits. If a person does not recover in a day or two, or if the illness worsens, one must go to a doctor. Without a doctor's advice, one should never take any medicine that must be swallowed. People who provide health services to society, a service that takes care of the health of the people and provides treatment for those who are ill, is called a health service or medical service. Big towns and cities have doctors' clinics and hospitals, but in most cities and in rural areas, there are government hospitals and primary health centers too. Patients can get treatment at concessional rates there. The municipal corporations of big cities also run hospitals that provide medical treatment. What we have learned: some illnesses are cured quickly, but there are some that do not get cured easily. Minor illnesses can be cured with home remedies. Experienced elderly people in the family know of such home remedies. For a cold, one can inhale steam or take hot fermentations. A lemon sherbet is good for someone who is vomiting. Always remember mantras, incantations, magic spells, and charms do not cure any diseases or illnesses.